Okay, this story is a mix of happy and nightmare. So I fall in love with this guy. I mean, we met, spent tons of time together, fell in love, and we're crazy about each other. Okay, so he started telling me really too soon that he loved me, wanted to marry me. Okay, the romantic in me, the part of me that wants to be in love and really excited about this possibility. Oh my gosh, and I'm completely enamored with him. Just ate this up, right? Because he seemed really genuine. And really, his words and actions matched. He wanted to see me, wanted to talk to me, responded to a lot of the romantic gestures that I did for him and he did them for me. And, we had my love languages are touch and quality time. So we meshed well, there. And we communicated pretty well. So 3 months in, though, I started to see signs. In 3 months, you guys, that 3-month mark is really when you start to see a shift. You just learn more on a deeper level, and then 6 months is another big time period where people might see shifts. People usually do. Okay, so the 3-month mark for him, words and actions matched up to that point. And then they started to not match up. Anytime words and actions don't match up, big red flag. Okay, so here are some examples. And of course, I gave him grace and I tried to talk to him about it. And, because if it's one thing or two, you're not going to break up with somebody over, something that you're just kind of starting to think about. Okay, so he tells me he wants to do something in a year and a half. Okay, and it's traveling. I'm passionate about traveling. He wants to go traveling, to this place and says, I'm going to go, I'm making plans, I'm doing this. Okay, he's got children, but he didn't mention them or anyone else, any other friends that he wanted to take on this trip. And it's a year and a half away. If we're getting married, wouldn't I be going on this trip? So I say, it hurts me to hear you talking about something a year and a half away and I'm not included in that. I mean, can we talk about that? And he's like, well, he basically just said, I don't have anything to say about that. Okay, how do you not, am I coming? Am I not coming? Of course we're going to do things separately. We are already doing things separately, but something monumental like traveling abroad. Are you going by yourself? He didn't mention anyone else going with him. Okay, so then another thing he says, because he's in a brand new home, he says, pick out the color for this bedroom. This is going to be a guest room, for me. So I'm thinking some color green or I don't know, but go ahead and pick it out because I'm thinking, well, we're going to be selling his house because it's not big, like we literally can't live there with my kids and him. It's just too small and it's an hour away from us. So my kids couldn't go there. His kids are grown. So it just doesn't work for us. Okay, so I'm feeling, oh my gosh, he's going to let me pick out a paint color, even though, we're going to be selling his place. Like, I'm a romantic. I was really touched by that. The next time I come over, he has the paint picked out and has started painting the room. Why? That's really weird. Then he's adding on like a patio fire pit thing in the back. This is another sign. That doesn't add any value to the house. That adds a perk or curb appeal, but epoxying the garage floor doesn't add any value either, which is another thing. He was going to keep investing in his home. He'd also painted his office, but he was adding things to the home that weren't going to raise the value. Honestly, leaving the walls white would have been the smartest approach. So he planned on living there for a long time and wanted to keep personalizing it, kept buying furniture. Every time I came over, there was new things in the house. Never once asked my opinion because furniture you take with you. Why wouldn't you want my opinion? So it just kept on more. Wanted me to meet his kids. Flew his daughter in, from Texas to meet me. But it was over and over and over. There was more and more. Took me kayak shopping, then went and bought them at a different place, not what we picked out, and without me. Okay, guys, if buying 2 pieces of plastic toys is too threatening for you, don't tell her you want to marry her. Don't tell her you're ready for commitment. Toys are too deep and heavy. That means you can't, progress. You're not ready. You're not there. So maybe envision buying kayaks or something, bikes with your significant other. If you feel the pressure, don't lead her on. Never say you want to marry someone if the preacher was standing there, you would do it. That's what I want to marry you means. It doesn't mean, oh, someday in the great cosmic event in life. No. Or if you do want her to know that your intentions are sincere, but you're not ready, then say, I want to, in a few years, I can't wait to marry you. 5 years from now, I can't wait to marry you. Like, be honest and sincere. So, ladies and guys, watch when words and actions match and when they stop matching. When you lose that, you really need to stop and look. Words and actions not matching, huge red flag. And what I found out about that guy is he just loves love. He wants to fall in love, break up. Fall in love, break up. And he loves long distance relationships because you have all the romance without any of the work. The girl before me and after me, long distance relationships. Just look for the signs, you guys. You just want to see if someone's really a good match for you. Good luck.